What's up, guys? Welcome back again to my channel and to my kitchen. So here I have 2.5 cups of flour in the bowl. I sifted mine. Alright, so now I'm gonna add my baking powder. So here I'm adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now if you like, you could just add all your ingredients, dry ingredients, and then I sieve them together. But for me, whichever way, the fried dumpling them still nice. Alright, so after adding the salt, I added a little salt because I don't like a lot of salt in my fried dumplings. So I'm gonna just give it a nice mix. Now I added quarter teaspoon of salt. The salt is your choice, alright? So depending on how much salt you want, you add it. So just give it a nice mix just to combine all your dry ingredients together. And since we're gonna be kneading the dough, you wanna ensure that your hands are very clean. So while you're washing your hands, you just make sure you clean your fingernail. Alright, guys. So I'm just gonna gradually add some water. Now I added about a cup of water, or almost a cup of water. So after adding the water, I'm just gonna slightly knead it because you don't want to knead it too hard. The harder you knead, the tougher your dumplings will be. So just gently knead, just need to form your dough. And then after we do that, then we're gonna cover it and make it rest. Alright, just gradually add your water and ensure that as you knead, you kind of use your hands to clean the bowl. Alright, guys, the perfect fried dumpling is you don't want to leave no flour in your bowl. So with this leftover dough, I just added a little water to my hands and just kind of sprinkle it in the dish, and then I'm gonna just knead. You want your dough to be soft and smooth, not soft and sticky. Alright, so I added some more water because it was a little sticky for me. So I just kind of dab my hand with the water, and then I'm gonna knead again. Alright, so you wanna knead until your dough becomes soft and smooth. So at this point, guys, I'm adding a little bit more water. As I said, don't pay any mind if the dough feel a bit soft, just keep kneading, it will become smooth. Alright, so after I'm finished doing that, I am going to show you what I do next. So after you knead, guys, you want to ensure that your dough is soft. So once you push your finger into the dough and you realize that you leave a mark, your finger mark, then you know that your dough is soft enough. Alright, so I'm just gonna cover mine and let it rest for about half an hour, and then after that time I'll return. So after that time has passed, guys, I'm gonna show you how stretchy the dough is. So at this point, guys, I'm just stretching the dough to let you see how stretchy it is. I didn't realize that the camera was so close, so I must apologize for that, guys. I wanted you to see exactly what I am doing. Now, resting the dough, let the glue in the dough develop, so give it that nice stretchy fried dumpling texture. Alright, guys, what everybody love. Well, I do. I don't know about you. So guys, I'm gonna take small pieces of the dough and then I'm gonna roll it into a ball, and then I'm gonna use my finger to kind of flatten the dough. Alright, now after doing so, I am going to add them to the pot. Now bear in mind that you could always just form all your balls and then you add them into the pot at once. Now for me, I love to do this method simply because I can do it fast. I don't need to take my time to add dumplings to the pot. Alright, now if you're a person who is not an expert, then you want to dust some flour on a plate or a cutting board, anything you want to use, and then you want to form your dough, and then you want to put them there and let them rest until they finish forming all the dough. Alright, dough balls. But for me, I just move fast and make my dumplings and just put them in the pot. Alright, guys, so if you can manage that step, then go ahead. But bear in mind that even though I am doing this method, I'm frying them on a medium low flame. Alright, so after I finish adding all of the dough to the pot, I'm gonna bring up the flame a little bit more. Now I have this burner that I'm using, it's very low, so I always call it my dumpling burner. Alright, so I love to fry my dumpling on this burner. Now you don't want to fry your dumplings on a very high flame. because you don't want it to burn, alright, because it will start frying too fast and then inside of the dumpling don't cook, alright. You want to ensure that it's fully fried. So while frying, after about 3 minutes after adding the dumpling to the pot, I like to just use a fork to just move them around in the pot so as to ensure that all the sides are being fried. Right now, at this point, you can see that around the edges of the dumpling, even before you turn it, it's becoming brown. So you want to give it a turn, right? Now, after turning the dumplings, I'm gonna lower the flame because I want the dumpling to soak and to fry properly. I don't want to fry too fast. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna be doing after turning all the dumpling doughs. Now, I hope you're enjoying the video, of course. Subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on all notifications so you never miss another upload. Now, after I finish frying my dumplings, they took about 4 minutes on each side to fry. I added some paper towels into a bowl and then I'm gonna add my dumplings so as to remove the excess oil. Alright. Now after I do that, I'm gonna add all of my dumplings. I like to cover it just to ensure that it stays soft. I don't want to leave it to cool and then when we realize it get cool it gets hard. I want to eat my dumpling when it's warm, so covering it also trap the heat and make your dumplings warm and nice when you're ready to eat them. All right. So while the dumplings are frying, I'm going to fry up the mackerel. Alright. So I added a little oil to the pot, maybe about 2 tablespoons of oil. When the oil becomes hot, I'm gonna add some seasoning. So this is the type of mackerel that I'll be using. Now guys, I'm gonna cook a lot of food and I know I will be eating the mackerel, but some other family member they're not gonna be having the mackerel. They're gonna eat something else with it. Alright, so I'm gonna need to add up a lot of mackerel. Now I'm gonna add some minced garlic to the pot. Now guys, in my opinion, I can't fry up mackerel without garlic. The garlic give it so much flavor. Alright, so I'm gonna add some onion, thyme, sweet pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, and the garlic, of course. So I'm gonna just give everything a toss. Now I love to add the thyme to my cook up mackerel. It tastes so good in there, guys. But if you don't want to add it, then don't add it. Alright. I also added a few pieces of scallion. Now I'm just gonna toss them around just for them to bring out the flavors together, and then I'm going to remove my dumplings. Alright, this set of dumpling finished frying, so I'm gonna just repeat the same process that I did earlier with the first set. Now guys, I am sauteing my veggies on a very low flame because especially the garlic, you don't want it to burn, especially since I'm not using a lot of oil. Alright. So you also want to stir your veggies occasionally because they will burn, right? If you're not using a lot of oil like me. Now at this point, I'm gonna add my mackerel. Now this type of mackerel is just one big piece in the can, so I just cut it into 4 pieces. Cause honestly, guys, I don't like big pieces of mackerel in my food. I like to cut them small. Now some persons they like to clean up the mackerel, like remove like the bones and all of that, but I don't like to do that. So if you are a person who likes to remove it or even clean off the outer part of the mackerel, then you can go ahead and do that. Alright. Now I just break it into much smaller pieces as I say I don't like it, and then I gonna just toss it around and then I add some more ingredients. Now I love to add black pepper, so I'm adding a little. Even though I add the scotch bonnet pepper, I'm also gonna add some tomato ketchup. Now the ketchup is totally optional. If you don't want to add the tomato ketchup, guys, just leave it out. Alright. So at this point, my delicious Jamaican tin mackerel is all done. The house smells amazing, guys. I love me tin mackerel. And some fried dumpling. Now I put out the flame at this point because I don't want no more of my sauce to dry out. So this is the end product. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said before, look at how amazing my fried dumplings are. They are so soft and spongy, guys, just the way I love them. Alright, now I plate up some for myself. The way I love fried dumpling, guys, I have to eat at least 4 fried dumplings to satisfy myself. Alright, now this video was quick and I hope you enjoy it. Please share the video, guys, if you are Jamaican and you love a fried dumpling. And guys, please may I beg gonna watch the ads. It do help my channel, you know, helps me to make money so I can create more interesting and amazing recipes for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I do enjoy your company. Big up on yourself straight.